Well, here I am with Chris Ursitti, and he is one of the owners of Design Social, and offering something very different than just your normal architect and build and a redesign in homes in Coronado.
Yeah.
So you actually, this came about, you went back to your roots because of COVID.
Yep.
And you had to pivot and you had to think outside the box.
Right.
So tell us what you've done in this fabulous business we have available in Coronado now.
Well, it was because of COVID I went backwards. I was trained in the theater. I was a theater major, spent some time in New York, then became part of the film industry as a location manager, production designer, and also a unit production manager.
And you have a studio in LA.
And then that ended up becoming a film and television studio on 20 acres in downtown LA called LA Center Studios. And that came out of just the need that I saw the industry was needing. And so I designed a facility where I could bring in all the smaller little businesses that exist in the industry and brought them in under one roof. And we built 6 purpose-built sound stages. And we've done everything from Charlie's Angels back in the day and Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg up to all of Mad Men and all the Disney shows for years that have been on. And it goes on. Westworld was there recently.
And then you had COVID.
Kevin Hart was there. Yeah. COVID happened.
So
all that went just completely dark. So the entire industry just kind of turned off for almost a year. In November, it started coming back a little bit. But in the meantime, I figured I've got to then do something. My wife pushed me into, using my design skills. And I've done this for our own family. I've built our own homes over the years from scratch. I sit down a piece of paper and I draw it out. And so when I had the opportunity to partner up with a friend of mine, Joe, who is a younger, architect student who's almost there as an architect. He's the new school. You can put it in the computer. I'm the old school.
With all the traditional design concepts
paper and
the wisdom, yeah.
And I plot it all out. And so as I design for the camera or a sightline.
Yes.
I'm constantly thinking, what is this going to look like if we brought a camera in here? And it's like, okay, so it's always very theatrical to me, and I design homes that have stories attached to them.
Yeah.
The story is that it's got to have character, and in the middle of the house is the heart of the house. Everything should attach to that. Each room can be a unique,
And as a realtor, I know more than anyone how important that is. Like a home is very personalized. It does have a story. People live there. They have their dreams there. So to be able to bring that element into design.
Yeah, I mean, I've done things like brought in an old, just as the cell phone industry was going, I ended up in one of the newer homes I did. It looked like it'd been there forever. I put a 1930s phone booth under the staircase with an old phone in it. And it was almost like kind of a piece of art that was built into the house. So I
cool.
Try to have some fun with that kind of thing, and I give the rooms some purpose and character and things like that.
And you've done not just your own homes, you've built homes and you've designed homes for celebrities
I've done two celebrities.
In Coronado. Yeah. So tell us about this one, like you're showing us a before and after.
This one was a client that he had looked all over the Palisades, couldn't find the house he wanted, and I said, well, you didn't look at this house with me. So I went and I looked at the house with them. And he bought it for about $5.5 million.
Yeah.
Or it was 5, and then we put 5 into it. And the house right now, that's probably 10 years ago. So the house up in the Palisades, Riviera.
Yeah.
It's probably worth, closer to 10, 11.
Yeah. So you know how to do some things that are not as cost effective, but yet really unique, that brings a lot of value and capital appreciation to the house.
He had some unique ideas that he wanted to accomplish with his house, and he knew he was going to be living there forever. Or at least he said, I'm not selling the house, this is going to be our forever house. And he wanted this unique wine room built, so we designed it into the butler's pantry. There's another wall that he had all this collection of decanters, and I found a beautiful place to display those and these cabinets.
So that story was made so they could step into their story in their new home.
Right.
And you don't have to make the story when you're
there.
there.
They had a great art collection, and there was no place to hang art, so there were these weird openings. I said, we're closing these up, and we're going to give you more wall space as you walk in. And we redid the chandelier to give it more drama as you came in, and so you'll see.
I can see that, yeah. So what, are you showing us another example now too? Let's think of another one.
Another one. Well, locally here, I took a little house in the corner of Fifth and I, and it was really overgrown, and it was behind the big wall, and we came in and lightened it up and made it, much more open and flowing for the indoor-outdoor use of Coronado. And
Yes.
this is a small house, little project. We thought we were going to live there, and we decided that, we were going to just flip it, and we put it back out there, and it
Did well.
Yeah, did nice.
I want you to come to my house.
So,
Well, this is such a great thing, and your studios have opened back up in LA, but you're also still now in this new business, Design Social. You're
Yep.
doing homes for people now who don't have 18 months to wait for an architect,
nope.
or maybe the money, and
That's
they really
right.
want something unique and creative.
I'm happy to talk to anybody about what they're trying to do, and then we'll, see if we can add any value. And we're not the same, Our ideas are going to be a little bit more out of the box, a little bit more, hopefully creative and innovative. And
I love that. And Coronado is such a great place where people we like our personality in different homes to come through and look differently.
yeah, absolutely.
And your business is opening back up, and I just heard you got the Academy Award.
We did.
You're doing that at your studio.
Well, no, at Union Station.
Okay, but you're doing the production.
My company represents property for filming as well.
Yes.
So Hollywood Locations is the management and ownership of the studio, but we also then represent a lot of properties in downtown LA.
Okay.
And the Union Station is one of our clients, and just Monday they announced that the Academy Awards will be at Union Station. A portion of it, some of it will be in New York, some is going to be in LA.
Oh, crap.
We got the LA portion.
We got a COVID Academy Award
That's
this year,
right.
but it'll be
It's
creative.
Definitely different, creative, and we are the palette for the designers to come in, and we work with them. And
So we in Coronado have a local here that we can say is doing the Academy Awards design.
well, no, I'm not the designer.
Okay, what is it?
We are representing the property where we're going to. We actually helped to facilitate the arrival of the Academy Awards at that location.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
That's a big coup.
And it's a very big deal, and the Union Station is very excited about it, and we're all very happy that we can help.
And you and your wife and children have been here for about 11 years in Coronado.
We've been here 11 years, and I've got a daughter that's just graduated from the film school at USC, another one that's just started out in college, and another son at 13 who's in who knows what grade these days because of COVID. But
yes, but getting back to lacrosse.
Getting back to lacrosse.
Yes, that's good. Oh, that's great. So it's great to have such a talented, worldly local here. And Carrie, your wife, owns the Sweet Souls.
Sweet Souls, that's right.
Yeah, in the Coronado, the shoe store I did a while back. I interviewed. That's how I found out about you. She was saying, "Oh, my husband's really good with this." I said, "I want to talk to him."
Yeah, and so she's done very well, and the community's been very, very gracious to her.
Yes.
And we're very appreciative.
She's lovely.
Of the community support that's come in for that as well.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
It's been tough, but yeah.
We're a great community and a great village, and we all help each other out. And now you've got a service to offer to our Coronado residents to get something unique, beautiful, save some money perhaps, and so they can give you a call or email you. We're putting your contact things up on the screen. Yeah,
right.
That's good.
All right.
And like I said, you've got to come see my house. I'm sure you could give me some tips.
Absolutely. Love to.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you so much, Chris. Design Social, right here in Coronado, our own celebrity who designs celebrity homes. We'll see you cruising around Coronado next time. So, bye.
Thank you.